To everyone labeled as a Native American, upon graduating high school is a struggle to every student who wishes to go on to college. As a fellow Native American, it's hard to say where I stand when it comes to education, especially the higher education. We work hard to earn grades, be noticed in our classes, and to show up dreams for better days to others who don't believe. To some kids, they don't see that dream that many others have. Instead, they have a dream stating, I want to drop out, and there's nobody who would care. Like two sides on a coin, there are many others at this school system who refuse to believe in that dream and refuse to let that thought even occur in their heads. They work too hard to see it all go to waste. Ever since I was little, I've always seen Native Americans show as the kids who struggled and who mostly gave up. There seemed to be a lot of pressure against me, speaking in my mind how I need to be smart and be top of my class. Needless to say, that hasn't happened. Instead, there's a weight on me screaming, you are capable to do better than your best. As a Native American, you must go beyond your fullest. It doesn't help me make me feel better when I look at college pamphlets to see their area of ethnicity, 1%. As a child growing up, all I heard about was how college is important, how I don't want to live the life my forefathers had laid before me, how that I don't want to be that kid who gave up on the chance for a better future. Up until 9th grade, all it was to me was a dream which I needed to accomplish. A dream showing that it isn't impossible to beat all the odds, to succeed in this world where you have to be at the top to be truly happy. When it comes to succeeding in general, I would like to say how much leadership training has helped me. When I was a 9th grader, I wasn't the best of my subjects when it came to projects and homework, yet I was excellent at doing things when people asked me in person, which was the average, could you help me for a second? Leadership training has helped me more than becoming a leader. Instead, it has shown me I don't need to be a perfectionist to accomplish my dreams. I can make errors, and I don't have to be perfect to get others to notice me. Leaders always have room for improvements, no matter how advanced they are. In the short lifespan since I met Ms. Mosk as my 5th grade teacher, she has made me realize my dreams can be made possible in the most simplest ways. She showed me just how much work it takes to succeed in our chosen career paths, and how there are always people who want to succeed. Mainly the people who I can follow when I have a plan. Leadership training is more than an after-school program where kids want to graduate college. It's almost like a support group where everyone is there for each other through the pains and joys. This check would greatly help leadership training by giving us students the chance to visit outside colleges from Nevada. The plan is to walk around, see how the college kids are doing it, and come back home doing that wonderful thing. Thank you for the check. I can tell all of you care about how this goes. For over a year now, I've been conflicted in how I was going to go on to college. Am I better off staying in Las Vegas or go out of state? When leadership training got the chance to go to Washington, D.C. this past January to see the presidential inauguration, I jumped at that chance. Experiencing everything back east was inspiring in such a way I can't begin to explain. Now during winter break, we are given the chance to see colleges in California. The feelings inside me stir so much, I begin to choke, which is why I'm so thankful for this check. Being able to see the possible choices in colleges is something I've always loved. Thank you so much for your donation leadership training. My name is Natasha Massey. I'm a 10th grader at East Career Technical Academy and part of the Wallapai and Cherokee tribes. Thank you.
My name is Natalie Penn. I am a current 10th grade student at East Career Technical Academy. Leadership training is important to ourselves and our community because it's a window of opportunity for East Las Vegas students like me. Living in a state with the most high school dropout rates isn't exactly something anyone would want to brag about. Before leadership training, I never really thought about where I lived and how it affected me. I also want to add that I never really thought college was something to think about until I was at least a junior in high school. I was really wrong. Leadership training helps students like me gain knowledge on college and bettering ourselves to become more susceptible to the topic of education. Community-wise, it's just as important. Students living in a state that youth education is pretty bad, for lack of a better term. And this program is important to us as it should be for everyone in the area. My mom graduated from Las Vegas High School, but came to America as an ESL student. She came from the country Laos with her 9 brothers and sisters and many other relatives. She works very hard for my 2 brothers and I. And she wasn't the oldest in them, but she still took care of everyone. I want to make her proud by getting into college and letting her know that I'm going to college for her. Leadership training helps East Las Vegas students by expanding the education opportunity, and I think that's very important that's a very important mentality that all students in the lab should have. This check is very important for leaders in training, and I would like to thank you, Superintendent, for this check. We're so excited because this check is being used for our California trip in December when we visit colleges. I'm really excited for this trip because I've never really toured a California campus before, and I think that's going to be a very great experience for me. And I also enjoy having our careers in training classroom at Goldberg Elementary School because it brings back 5th grade memories that from when I was a young leader. And lastly, I speak for everyone in the program when I say that this check is very appreciated, and thank you for everyone's generosity and appreciation.